Building a Solar System by Sameer Raute, Day 1. There's nothing here, says a male voice. I was wrong, very, very wrong. He cries, realizing the emptiness of interstellar space around him. As he looks around, there's nothing to see. The place is completely dark except for the light coming out of himself. For his appearance, he is a normal humanoid being, except his body is constantly emitting some sort of energy. I hesitate to call it fire because his body appears to be burning in the middle of emptiness where there is no matter to sustain any flame. On top of that, he doesn't seem to feel any pain. He is crying, but for a totally different reason. When he cries, tears originate from his eyes, roll down his cheek, and disappear by the time they reach his chin. This guy in sorrow is a being of Trimi species. His name is Sam Ace. Sam's species is heading towards total extinction unless he finds them a new suitable home. That's exactly what he intended to find when he opened a wormhole to this part of space. After all the years of research and technological development, I failed the council. I failed my people. I failed myself. He is crying uncontrollably. Perhaps it is the pain and sorrow that have built over a very long time, but no room for release. Now that he is finally alone, he doesn't hold back the waterworks. Sam simply floats in space while sobbing until all his tears are dried up. Sam, can you hear? There is a lot of noise and disturbance, but something like this is playing in Sam's ear. Someone is trying to contact him. The person on the other side sounds like a woman. Ignoring all that, the guy simply crosses his legs and sits in the meditation pose. All of a sudden, his flames become dim and there is just a soft yellow glow around him. He starts thinking. This is apparent from a constantly fluctuating light around his head, but at the pace of his heartbeat. What should I do now? He asks himself calmly. The people on the other side are expecting a positive response, but I have nothing to raise their spirit. Everything here is dead, gone, erased from existence. The light of the stars I saw coming from here was just an afterimage. His thoughts continue along with meditation. There is nothing or no one to disturb him, so his quiet session continues for a very long time. Externally, he might appear calm, but internally his mind is in chaos. 1,000 ideas are flowing in and out of his head that might give him a way out of this problem. His mind is working like a perfect computer simulator where he tries to foresee all the possibilities. Sadly, none work out. His mind was in trance all this time, but then he woke up hearing a voice in his ear. Sam, I hope you're there. I'm coming, says the female voice. The voice gets louder, and by the time he opens his eyes, another humanoid being in flames appears nearby. It is her, a young-looking woman who has been calling him all this time. Coming out of the wormhole, she searches for Sam. He is not far from her, and yet she keeps on asking, Where are you? Where are you? Apparently, she is unable to see him. Sam calls her to look in his direction. She turns but is unable to see him. Where did you go, Sam? She asks. I'm here standing in front of you, he replies while being just 10 feet away. It shouldn't be hard for two glowing bodies to see each other when there is complete darkness everywhere else. When Sam flies towards her, he suddenly finds an invisible wall between them. The wall feels pretty solid and yet he is unable to break it. You will realize how big this issue is once you know how powerful these Trimi beings are. These people are practically gods who possess nearly absolute knowledge of the universe. On top of that, Sam is one of the most intelligent and all-knowing of the lot. That is why he is tasked with this important job. Still, this invisible wall thing is something new for him. Akka, come to me, There seems to be an invisible bubble around me and I'm unable to break or walk through. She doesn't respond. It's as if only one sided conversation is possible. He can hear and see her, but she can't. While she keeps on looking, luckily she moves closer to Sam. He smiles and cheers as she approaches. But then suddenly, at one point, she disappears and appears behind him. This happens a couple of times. It's as if for the person outside, that is for Akka, the invisible bubble and everything inside does not exist. She stays there for a while, waits, looks around, and then decides to return through the wormhole. Fortunately, she keeps the gateway open. Meanwhile, Sam is getting frustrated as he is unable to understand this. He dives deeper into his vast library of knowledge. He asks for an answer and his mind spits out two words: Pocket Universe. Yes, this is what he just did. Didn't I say these beings are practically gods? They have the potential to create their own universe. It was his instinct to hide his failure and especially his tears which threw him inside a pocket reality. Did I just do this? The walls of this place don't allow anyone in. Hearing his own word wall threw him into a past memory. The last time when he addressed the council, the organization that takes major decisions for the entire community, he told them a story of the old man and a wall. Using it, he introduced the principle of ignorance is bliss. Basically, what he was suggesting is this: we are godlike beings, we know too much about the universe. Learning about its absolute knowledge has made us fear its finite existence. We are unable to enjoy our lives because we know that they will come to an end sooner or later. That's why I suggest we destroy all our knowledge and reform our community to lead a simpler life with a lesser understanding of the universe. Hearing his speech, almost all of them sitting on the council burst into laughter. You're telling us to abandon knowledge? Only an idiot would throw away many generations worth of long work. It seems we now know who is the idiot in the room. Am I right, Mr. Toidy? Said one council member looking down at Sam. Toidy is the name of the old man in the story. Nobody on the council was taking his words seriously, except one. But even she was skeptical. When the wave of laughter died down, she spoke. I understand your concerns, Sam, but there's a flaw in your idea. Our faction, Avekosh, is peaceful and understanding. We might convince a few others to join this initiative, but that won't be enough. As you know, there are other factions who won't agree to join us by abandoning their advanced technology and knowledge. Further, they won't hesitate to destroy us for the resources we possess. Do you have any solution for that? At that time, Sam had no answer to give, but now he does. The answer is just two words. Pocket Universe, he repeats. Returning back to the present, Sam starts to meditate, focusing on the wall this time. Even though he is unable to see it, instinctively he is able to sense it. Focusing on the wall, he starts increasing its size. It takes a long time, but finally it is ready. Sensing its size, he smiles, saying, Perfect. Inside this, I will build a solar system. To be continued. Chapter 1 ends here. We will continue with the story in Chapter 2 in another video. Till then, thank you.